Mazepin, salam. Ma,
Right, I've got no game sound, which is great. Right. Right, welcome everyone along to ABS Tier 4, round number 5, I believe, here in Austria. We've only got 13 people with us today, but I'm sure there will be a great race as always. Let me just get all of the telemetry stuff on. We'll go on board with Jet Valley 1 for the time being. You know, still a championship leader, although after a disastrous race last week out in France, he comes up to the line and it's a 4.6 for the Alpine driver. Next across the line will be Chaz, he must have been validated. The Alpha Tauris are coming across now. Swinners goes P2. Beans then takes that P2 spot with a 5.2. This is Fast Scopes is coming through. He's invalidated, but we'll see. Sam the Nick has also invalidated. We'll go to Communist. He is on an outlap, but we'll go on board with him for his next lap. As he was, a Grand Slam race last week out in France for Communist. So let's see if he can replicate that today. Opening the DRS onto the home straight. Coming up to turn 1. Using all the track on the outside, braking a bit after the 100. Opening the DRS as soon as possible to get the run up what is meant to be a corner, but it doesn't really feel like it. Braking around the 100 metre again, trying not to hit that inside curb as it will throw you. And now onto another long straight, down to turn 4. Wanting to hit that curb on the inside, get yourself some good traction and use all the track on the outside again, and just try and keep a high minimum speed through these corners, and that is how you gain time around here. Coming up to the final 2 corners, very easy to invalidate through here. Braking boards are on the outside, they're gone, so I think it's a good thing that no one in here uses no assists. Slightly wide through there for Communist, but up to the line it's a 4.1, 5 tenths clear of P2. That is Jet Valley 1. So yeah, very good lap from Communist there. And it did look like there was some time to find for him. Swinners comes into the pits. I'm going to try and invite someone back quickly. I don't think anyone is. Well, I think that Fresh is the closest to finishing a lap, and he's still got a long way to go. Y-Boy Lewis and GSR Fresh. Well, GSR Fresh had a one-shot qualifying penalty, and Y-Boy Lewis seems to have just crashed out of turn 1. Very easy to do around here, so you can't really blame him. Fresh has invalidated, I've just realised, so he is going to come into the pits. Meaning it's probably Jet Belly who is the next car. No, not anymore. So majority of people on outlaps now. Well, Kyle is on a lap, and he's just coming down to the final corner now. Hasn't got a time on the board just yet. So what will this be for the McLaren? It's a 6.5 and slots in between Fresh and GSR Thrasher. He's got to make sure he doesn't hold up anyone behind him. Oh, Jet Belly runs off track. Does keep it valid though. And well, obviously a very short first sector. Let's see, has he lost, or he's lost 700ths there through the first sector. Now opening the DRS for the, third straight of the lap. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him, so he'll be hoping that these guys move out of the way for him. Sam does move, and now it's the McLaren of Kyle who he's going to be approaching. Obviously, quite a big pace difference in this tier, as it is the lowest tier that we run here. But you know, you obviously still expect people to get out of the way. Now through the final corner for Jet Belly. Has he improved? It's a 4.3 with a purple last sector. Beans is invalid. Swinners, we will see if he's going to improve. There is a Williams coming across the line now. That'll be Fire King, but he is just starting a lap. Swinners is a 10th up on his time, which would put him behind his teammate in P4. So maybe if he can gain some more time here, then he can make it onto into the top 3 through the final corner. Not wanting to run too wide, opening the DRS to the line, and it's a 4.9, and he does go third. See, his communist is on a lap, but he is invalid. Jet Belly, no, he's not going to be on a lap. Beans might be though. Actually, we'll cut to the Red Bull Ski Man, I believe. Yeah, he's going through the final 2 corners now. Hasn't set a lap just yet. And it looked as if he'd backed off there, but he does keep it valid, and it's 4.9, and he gets himself in between the sister team of the Red Bull. Oh, and someone's out. That's Fire King out at the final corner. Hopefully he'll be a ghost for Beans coming through. Yeah, and he does. Very easy to do. As Beans improved by 6 tenths and goes up to P3. Communist starting another lap now. Does stay valid through there. Let's see, has he gained time on his previous lap? He's almost gaining time, which is good enough for such a short sector like that. And I mean, when we saw him on his first lap, we know there is time in that final sector. Now braking for turn 4, trying to hook that inside curb, and we are just 2 corners away from the second sector split. So here we are. Will he improve? No, he's still down on his time, so maybe he'll turn and come into the pits. Yeah, he has invalidated now, so a definite reason to enter the pit lane. Yeah, and he does. So let's go to Chaz, maybe. No, Chaz is invalidated as well. And then the next person is probably Ski Man, or Fresh is up on his time though, 5 tenths up. Wouldn't change his position at all though. So he's going to need a big final sector if he wants to improve. Through the last corner now, opening the DRS, and he does have a very good final sector and goes P3. Ski Man is purple through that middle sector, but does run off the track at turn 7, I believe. And he is going to come into the pit lane. Fast Scoped, I think. Fast Scoped just finishing a lap. That's a 5.1 and goes P9. I think Kyle may be on a lap, so let's go look at him. Yes. He's on the medium tyres. Currently outside the top 10 with a 6.5. So maybe he can improve on that. We'll see. runs off track, but it will stay valid. And now on the run to the line, it's a 4.9 on the mediums, which is very well. We've got a very close like grid here. Well, between 7th and 9th, there's less than 500 separating them. Is he going again? I don't think so. What about fast scoped? No, I don't think he is either. Jet Belly is on a lap though, 1.5 tenths up. That would be enough, I think. Well, you know, he'll need to gain another half tenth if he wants to take pole from Communist. Now through turn 5, hits the apex nicely, using all the track on the exit. Braking now for turn 6. He is down on his time though, losing the rear end slightly through that corner. Into the final 2 corners of the lap. Runs off, which does lose him some time, and it goes off the track at the end, which will invalidate this and hit the next one of his laps. He didn't improve anyway, which is a shame for him. Sam the Nick is he'll be the next person to set a lap time. We'll just go to Communist and see if he's improving as he goes through the first sector. He is. He's almost a 10th up. So actually, yeah, we'll stay on board with Communist here. Getting the power down nice and early on the run down to turn 4. He has got his championship rival ahead of him. He is slightly blocking him and moves out of the way very late. There does Jet Belly. And let's see, has that hindered Communist as we go through turn 5. He is still improving, but has lost some time. Runs onto the grass. Somehow that's still valid, but he definitely would have lost time through there. Into the second last corner. Now through the final corner, opening DRS. We run down to the straight. It's a 3.9 for Communist MV. And I'm certain there is more time in that. Swinners is invalid yet. Chaz is starting a lap. Fresh is starting a lap. And Wideboard Jake has got into the session, which is always good to see. It's a crucial race for some of the people like Jake, who are having a pretty good season, you know, in a pretty good place in the standings. And there's a few people around him who aren't racing here today. So yeah, you've just got to make the most out of races like this. Fast Scoped is starting a lap. Let's see, has Communist gone for another? I think he had, but he is invalid at the moment as he just come into the pits. I think that's his session over. Chaz is starting another lap. He has got a Haas behind him, and yes, Communist has retired. That is the benchmark, the 3.977. That is what they've all got to aim for. Fresh goes P2 with a 4.2. Beans is invalid, and Swinners is also invalid. Fast Scoped is up by a few tenths, and even just a few tenths could take him up to like P7. Someone's had a good lap, but that's Wideboard Jake, 4.3, goes into P3. Fast Scope coming through the final corner now, opening the DRS, comes across the line, that's a 4.7, and he goes 7th. Beans is on I believe he's on a slow lap, actually maybe he's going again. Jet Belly on out lap. Wideboard Jake has invalidated. Fresh, here he is, almost a 10th up. He's got Chaz ahead of him who does spin. That shouldn't distract him too much. Now he's just got 2 corners left. Can he find the time he needs? Does that very nicely. Opening the DRS on the front down to the line. It's a 4.0, so it's not quite. Beans through the final couple of corners, runs off, but like I said before, like I've repeated many of times, does keep it valid. He does a 4.7, he does not improve. Fast Scoped, his session is now done as well. Let's see, Jet Belly, he's invalidated. We can't actually, well, we can't really see how long's left in the session, but I think I got a glimpse of it, and there's about 50 seconds. So this is Jet Belly's final lap. Boy Jake is down on his time. Fresh, he's done for the session. Let's see, is Boy Jake, well actually we'll go to the front of this train, which I believe is Swinner's. Swinner's now got 2 corners to go. He'll want to improve from that P9, but no, his session is over. Sam the Nick, well he's not improved on his time, so he won't improve from P8. Jet Belly has got time for another lap. This is crucial for him. Takes turn 3 very nicely. Now through turn 4, opening the throttle as early as possible without losing traction. And now through turn 5, going to use all the track on the outside. He's a 10th down, and he has a lot of time. He has about 4 attempts he needs to find, and he's invalid. That is it. Communist MV is on pole here in Austria. Very good lap from last week's poleman and race winner. Awards him his 2nd in a row. Right, let's go for a run through the grid. Well, let's just look at tyres and whatnot. But it is Communist MV and Fresh who lock out the front row. The 2 Russians at the front. I'll go through the rest of the grid when we start. Oh, Beans has now disconnected from the session, so let me try and get him back in quickly. Right, now we can run through the grid as it is Communist MV from pole position. Let's get the tyres on. So yeah, and then Fresh in P2, Weibo Jake P3, Jet Belly 1 in P4, Chaz F1 P5, Beans F1 is in P6, Fast Scoped in P7, Sam the Nick in P8, Swinners 28 in P9, Ski Man 112 in P10, and outside the top 10, the 4 drivers we have are Kyle 91 Smith, Fire King, GSR Thrasher, and Y-Boy Lewis. Kyle, Fire King and Thrasher all choosing to start on the medium tyres, whereas Lewis has opted for the soft compound. So, honestly, I think that one of these three can get a good result. You know, the medium soft is very good around here, and, you know, you do get a very big advantage towards the end when people's tyres have gone off. But obviously, this is Tier 4, this is F1, anything could happen when it comes to safety cars, and, well, I don't even know the weather. The weather could be raining at some point, but let's hope. I'm hoping for a dry race because that will maximise the action here. Morning, evening, Joseph. You're probably about to see carnage here at Turn 1. Alright, okay, I've been told it's dry all the way by Thrasher. You probably should be focusing on the race more than typing in the chat, but you know, who cares? Let's see where we can get the best angle from. 5 red lights are on, and it's lights out on the way we go here in Austria. Communist looks like he gets a decent start, but Fresh looks like he's got a better one, and Fresh is ahead into Turn 1. Communist breaks later, and around the outside he goes to take the lead again. It looked like Mercedes off in the back, and that was Fast Goat, but Ski Man looks to be gained a few places. I think everyone has made it through though, which is good to see. And yeah, it looks all clean. At the front, Communist is going to go for it. Around the outside, surely not. I think he may have... No, Fresh will stay ahead. And it's Fresh who leads on lap 1 here in ABS Tier 4. We have got something going on at the back though. Swinner's, I don't know if he's got damage or what. But yeah, he has not had a good start whatsoever. Let's go to the position changes. The McLaren looks to be coming into the pit. And there is a yellow flag at the final corner. Something's happened. That's Y-Boy Jake who's around. So, Fresh and Communist both swapping places, but Communist not done yet. Right on the back of Fresh here going into Turn 3. Is he going to look for the move? No, he plays it smart here and sits behind. There is more position changes further back though. Beans, his AI is just getting overtaken. I'm going to quickly see if I can get him back in here again. I think he is in, but just hasn't taken control yet. Has anything else happened? Fast Scoped and Ski Man. Ski Man try and go around the outside at Turn 5. Fast Scoped stays ahead though. They're not over yet though. The battle is not over yet. I mean, Ski Man, he's not going to go around the outside at Turn 9. DRS is enabled this lap. Fire King is out of the session. He's binned it out of the final corner. And that is a virtual safety car. Why is my voice so deep? I don't know, but I'm not complaining because at least it's not squeaky. Well, the front two have already got a massive lead over P3. I don't know if that's something to do with Delta or if they've really just had that much pace on the first 2 laps. But it looks like it's going to be France again, where it's just these two at the front, competing, fighting against each other for the win. Beans is gone again, so let me see if I can get him back in before. Right, we'll go on board with the front runners, because when this DRS is enabled at the end of this VSE, it will get tasty. Chaz F1 picking up a penalty already, as has Y-Boy Lewis. And we are still under yellow flags. And there we go, we are green flag racing again. Communist with a very good restart. He's going to go down the inside. No, once again he stays behind. He will have that DRS to assist him and keep him close to the back of the Haas car. But further back, there's just two groups. And you've got the front two who have been amazing over the past 2 weeks. At the end of last race in France, they had both pulled a pit stop on, well, a full pit stop lead on the rest of the field. And it looks like it could go that way again. As let's go back on board with Communist, as this will be when it gains all of that time back. DRS open, first out of 3 straight. See, the gap's 6/10 at the start of the straight. Braking, very late on the brakes there from Communist. Jet Belly runs into the back of Sam. No damage or not spinning anyone out though. But will Communist go for it? No, he's going to have to sit behind. Is there anyone else who was close together? Lewis on Beans is AI, but so we can't really count that. The front two are very close, and we will go back to them at the start of next lap. But at the minute, Ski Man right on the back of Fast Scoped. Let's go back to the tyres. And there is yellow flag, and that's Chad's the same place where he spun it in qualifying. He's done it again. And now that is Haas 1-3. I'm sure that Surfy in the chat will be loving. As Communist now goes down the inside into turn 1. There's not going to be room for that, surely. He's managed to keep it in a straight line, but he has lost a load of time there. The DRS does bring him back into the 1 second window though. And in a few laps time he should be able to go for that move again. I thought he would have sat behind and gone for it into next, into turn 3. But I guess not. Chaz is into the pits. Jet Belly now around the outside of Sam the Nick. Yeah, he gets the move done before the braking zone. And now Jet Belly has a 4-second gap to catch the front two if he wants a chance at winning this race. And now Communist has already gained 5/10 back on fresh on this lap. It looks like Chaz is... No, I think no, that's not Chaz, that's the other Ferrari of Y-Boy Lewis who has spun. Right, let's go on board with these two again. Communist does turn 1 very nicely, opening the DRS on the run up to turn 3. Gaps down to about 4/10. Late braking from Communist, as we've already seen a lot this race. Getting the traction down as early as possible, opening the DRS. Is he going to go for it? Goes to the outside, brakes later, but Fresh does just force him out wide and allows himself to get better traction than the Mercedes. The Communist can't go for it in turn 5. He's going to have to sit behind for another lap, but it is clear Communist wants to get ahead and feels he has the pace to do so. Ski Man now, he's going side by side with Fast Scoped up the inside turn 6. You don't see that often. Oh, and they've come together. Ski Man's in the wall and Ski Man is out of the race. Wow, that's surely a safety car, and it is. Oh my. Big collision there. Let's see what the leaders do. They must have already passed the pit lane. Jet Belly stays out. Sam stays out. I think everyone's staying out. No, Beans is into the pit lane. What's he going for? Hard. Right, let's go back to the chat under this safety car. If you've got anything you want to say, go ahead. Opinion on Formula 1 posts. Very cool and good. Hello, Safi. Right, so people at the this just allowed the medium runners at the back who had hit it, no, who had had an incident earlier on. This allows them to get back into the big group, and it also allows Jet Belly to get right on the back of Communist and Fresh, and maybe, you know, make this a three-way fight for the win today. But who knows? Hopefully both the Haas boys pit. Well, your hope has come true. Jet Belly is staying out though. Well, these are going for medium, so I don't think they're going to make it to the end. I might be wrong, but I feel like Jet Belly might have got it right, as he's going to just stay out and do a soft medium. These have already gone for the mediums and might pit again for softs at the end. Beans all the way up into P4 though, it's not even him driving. It's his AI still. Unless that is him, but he's just ghosted. Sam must have got damage. Yeah, Sam all the way down in P8. Actually, no, it looks like he may have disconnected. Yeah, Sam is back in now at least, so. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. We are going to have one more lap under the safety car. Only people who didn't pit under that were the leader, Jet Belly, GSR Thrasher, and Swinners. Don't know why Jet Belly didn't pit. Well, I think it's because he's just going to stay out and do a soft medium, because I don't think these mediums will go to the end. Beans is just in AI, so I think he's here, but he's just in AI mode. So, I mean, we can just quickly go through the grid. So we've got Jet Belly on 9-lap-old soft in the lead, followed by Fresh and Communist, as we do get confirmation that the safe car is coming in this lap. Beans' AI is in P4 on the hard compound tyres, Thrasher on 6-lap-old soft in P5, Fastcopes in P6, Kyle on 7-lap-old mediums in P7, and the two net leaders have collided. That probably will be removed, but still, they have hit each other under the safety car, and they've both got 5-second penalties. Well, when will Jet Belly go though? Let's watch it from the Mercedes point of view. Through the final corner, and he's gone. There's a massive gap between third and fourth, and that is Fastcoped up into P4 to make it a Mercedes 3-4. Fresh around the outside of the Alpine, and he's done that with ease. And now Communist is ahead again. Wait, no, Jet Belly has stayed ahead. Communist is going to have to sit in third and just watch Fresh go ahead. Oh, and he has hit the back of Jet Belly through there. There's someone around. Oh no, it's just Beans at the back. Yeah, Communist just got to hope that Jet Belly doesn't lose DRS on Fresh, but no, he's got to go for the move now. Into turn 5. And yeah, he's ahead before the corner. Using, well, using all the track to a different, to a new extent, and he picks up a penalty for it. But he's now 7 tenths behind Fresh, and this is good enough for Communists. If he had have lost that DRS, it would have been, it could have been a whole different race. Got a nice little battle for 6th here going on. Sam and Chaz both trying to get themselves past Thrasher. And Chaz is going to try around the outside. He is. We've seen that move a lot today, and it may not be legal, but he has done it. Fast go. Oh, Jetbelly's gone. Oh, and there is a safety car for Beans because his car must have just been in the middle of the track at turn 1. Okay, there is a lot of stuff going on in the chat, which I will not be reading out. So yeah, Right, so we've got Fresh in P1. I'm guessing he's going to stay out. Yeah, he does. Communist also stays out. Jetbelly does come into the pit lane now. Jetbelly and Thrasher are both pitting, as is Swinners. Kyle is up into P4. This seems to happen every week. He's always up there at the front when it comes to after a safety car or just after people pitting. But that Mercedes 2-3, well, I mean, I drive for Mercedes in Tier 3, so I am hoping that they do kind of work together, but it may make a good race if they don't. Few people with penalties in this, so Fresh has got 5 seconds, Communist with 8. I'm guessing both of the front two can get a penalty removed. So Communist is on like 3 seconds. Vascope 3 seconds. Kyle no penalties. Chaz 3 seconds. And then Sam, Jake, Jetbelly and Thrasher all no penalties. Swinners 3 seconds and Lewis 6 seconds. I think we have another lap under the safety car. Alright, I need to invite Jetbelly back again. Been a lot of disconnections, but you know, that happens on a game as unstable as this. So Sam into the pit lane for a front wing change. He's going to be right at the back. He just gone to Fresh mediums though. Alright, so Kyle pitted as well. He's not going to go to the end anymore on them soft. Did Adam get back in? No, so I'm going to try and get him back in again. I think we have gone though. And yeah, it is green flagged here in Austria. Fresh, very good restart already, gaining 5/10 on Communist. As Thrasher has got past Jet Belly now. Lewis is going to try and get past Swinners up into turn 3. No, he's going to stay behind. Swinners, well, all of them getting past Jet Belly now. Lewis and Kyle are battling. Kyle on the softs, you would expect him to be quicker at the minute. Chaz picked up a penalty. Let's go look at Chaz. He's only 2/10 behind. Fast scoped. Can he get a good exit out of the final corner? No, it's not going to be good enough. Chaz has gone for the move on fast scoped. Does push him off of track though, but you know it's very similar to Leclerc and Verstappen in 2019. In my opinion, it's just racing. Thrasher behind Y-Boy Jake. Will he set himself up for a move soon? We are seeing a train between 3rd down to 7th, but you know it's the same old story. The front two, they're just going, they're just doing their own race, and well, just leaving everyone else behind. But there it is, the DRS is enabled, and I have to invite Jet Belly for like the 77th time. Try and get him in quickly. It's not even online, what? Right, anyway, back to the racing. Y-Boy Jake has got ahead of Thrasher, but Thrasher's going to go down the inside into turn 4. They managed to make it through without any contact, but that was close. Vasco running a bit wide through there. But how many invites do you want? Right, so Communist is right behind Fresh. And they are on their way up to turn 3. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, the two leaders have collided here in Austria in Tier 4. Fresh in a wall. On the run up to turn 3, through turn 2. Communist has just clipped his back wheel. And Fresh has gone sent flying into the barrier. Oh my. Drama here in Tier 4. Fasco leads the train for the final place on the podium here. There has been a yellow flag. There has been another collision, I think, between Y-Boy Jake and Swinners, maybe. Chaz is out. What has happened? There is a safety car, but what has happened here? Chaz is in the wall on the left. This is carnage. No, I don't think there is any other way I can put it. There is just carnage. Wow. Right, so anyway, back to the race. Oh wait, I need to invite him again. Well, we only have 8 people running in this race now, so Lewis, well, yeah, Lewis is retired as well now. Oh wait, no, I think he's in. Is Jet Belly in? Yeah, he is. So, Jet Belly takes the lead here in Austria, 6-lap-old mediums. Communist in P2, Thrasher will be in P3, Kyle P4, and Jet Belly's been disqualified. In case this race couldn't get any weirder, he has now overtaken the safety car and got disqualified. So we are now down to 7 runners. Will the safety car be in this lap? Yes, it will. So it's Communist who leads from GSR Thrasher here. Fasco has collided with Sam. And has Communist already gone? I think yes, Sam the Nick has now retired. And we are down to 6 people. Kyle has spun off. And Communist has already almost got a second lead here. Jake 4 tenths behind Swinners. Obviously we'll not have DRS just yet, we'll have to complete this lap and then the next lap before they do get the drag reduction system. Kyle 7 seconds off the back of Jake. Yeah, this is going to be really boring now. There's only 6 people, which is a shame. But, you know, I suppose that happens when there's only 14. Well, there should be more finishers than 6, even with 14 people starting. But, you know, oh well. Jake now very close to the back of Swinners. I don't know why Swinners is on hard. A bit of a spastic move. But Communist does the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 5.839, and he's got a 2-second lead almost already. So this should be, even if he gets a penalty for that collision, this should still be an easy win for him. You know, it is a bit controversial way to get the win, but I suppose it happens. Rossi great comms. Thanks. Like, this really isn't that enjoyable anymore because there is literally one battle going on, which we are watching right now. But you know. Jake does stay behind going to turn 9, which is the sensible option. DRS now enabled, so he will get the run 3 straights in a row. He'll have the opportunity to get past winners, but he decides to go for it to turn 1. Do they touch? No. Jake manages to avoid a collision. And now he has stayed in the DRS though, so he will be able to maybe go for it again on this straight. As Spastic Swinners on the hard has got a bad exit. And is Jake gonna be close enough? I don't think he is. You come back to see Hasted. Well, basically there was a big collision on the way up to turn. Well, basically they collided through turn 2. So yeah. Oh, is that Swinners around? It is. Oh no, that's our only battle gone. Maybe we have to spinning, but oh, never mind. He's even too far back for that. Oh, this is gonna be so boring. Right, lads, get a conversation going in the chat. Hi. Right. As Swinners has pitted, please don't retire. You're still in 6th. Nice weather we're having. I hope that you're not on about in real life, because that is the opposite of nice weather. Man was at the gym today, doing his legs, get out of the gym, and it's hammering it down with rain. Which, I mean, you definitely needed to know that, but obviously there is not a lot going on here. So until we get a safety car, there's not really much for me to commentate over. So we've got Communist just out in the lead by 4.5 seconds. Fast Scoped GSR Thrasher in P2. Fast Scoped P3. Wide Boy Jake P4. Kyle Smith in P5. And Swinners is 41 seconds behind everyone in P6. Jim lad, yeah mate. We can well mess with ETSR Rossi. Or Bossy. You know, if we're gonna just go on board with someone, let's at least go on board with Communist, you know, the race leader. Still have 11. Yeah, I know, that's exactly how I feel. Like, there is 6 finishers, but Communist is already weaving. Go on, lad. Thoughts on the Swinners doing the spastic strategy? Yeah, I don't really know why he went on the hards. I suppose he might have just not had. I swear, Communist, mate. I think he's in the. I think he's in the chat. Like, I think he's listening to it. If you manage to crash while weaving, I will PayPal you £5. Is he actually going to do it? So basically, we're gonna have to put up with 10 laps of Communist weaving out of every single corner, and he's still gonna be gaining on everyone else, I think. Right, straight on a barrier, yeah. The PayPal, it will go up to £10. £10, will he do it? Oh, I don't know, like it. He always goes into the corner, so I don't know if he's going to brake or not now. Start weaving on the grass. I think he might, to be fair. He's just weaving out of every single corner. Oh, he's just driving on the grass. I mean, Communist, remember, you might get a penalty for the collision with Fresh, so you kind of might want to get on with it, but oh well. I get that he's gone. Oh, wait, never, he got disqualified. And give us a donut. Nah, don't get on with it. I mean, I want Mercedes to win, but at least he's doing it in a funny way. He's providing us with some entertainment. Poor Jet Belly one, yeah, I know. I mean, there's not really. I mean, I think that Fast Scoped might be catching up to Thrasher. I hope he does, because then we could get a battle. But for the meantime, it's literally just watching communists drive around in circles. Do I find your Spa My Spa jokes funny? No. F1 Twitter, F1 TikTok, F1's Facebook groups, I don't know, are they even a thing? All of them people, they are not funny. The only good bit about F1 Twitter is Arlane posting Leclerc slander. It's Kosovo a country? Well, I think they beat England a few years ago or something. Actually, no, that might not have been them. But I think it was them who beat us. So for that reason, I'm gonna say it's not a country. Although statistically it probably is a country, but you know, who cares about stats? Big busy Gorgon. Oh wait, someone's crashed. Jake has crashed. He's still going though, so good commentating. Mate, if something was happening, I would commentate over it. But if I was to not say a word when nothing was happening, then it would literally just be nothing. Oh my god, an overtake. Yeah, an overtake that is Jake spinning. Why is everyone so spread out? Oh yeah, I don't even know. It is actually so. It's like when you get a bunch of mates here and you're just doing a practice session. It's not even a race. No, Surfy, you know why you are watching, because you've got ETSR Wossy on comms. Let's go back to communist. If I say something, it will be nothing. If I say nothing, it would be nothing. Very nice with ETSR Rossi. Mate, Nathan knows. Nathan knows. Can we at least just get one proper overtake by the end of this race? No Wossy, no stream. Exactly. ETSR, mate, you look in VRA shirt. BFE's finest. Communist slow down for Thrasher. No, we want Communist to win. We want Thrasher to slow down for Fast Scoped. Woo, go Communist! This guy's just typing in the chat. Only communists, I think, would do this. That's brilliant. 4 laps left. I know it's going down. Hashtag blessed and all that. Oh my god, there is a yellow flag. That's Thrasher. Thrasher has binned it from P2, but the field is so spread out. He's still in P3. Is Kyle gonna be right in the back of him? No. But we are still, what do you call a tree with a handle? No. A palm tree. This guy is 10 seconds clear in the lead, and is typing jokes like that in a Twitch chat. Is Kyle gonna catch Thrasher? Because that might... check pens. Alright, sound. So, let's look at the penalties. So, Frascopes has got 17 seconds. Communist and Thrasher and Kyle have all got 3 seconds. And, Wyboy J... Oh, never mind, Communist has got 6 seconds. Maybe he's missing a palm. But, yeah. Swinners has got 9 seconds as well. Wait, I think we've only got 2 laps left. Never mind, I think it's 3. Communist is tier 3. Nah, mate. Honestly, I think I'd rather be watching this than driving, though. This must be very boring to be driving for, like, Communist and especially Swinners. Like, at least Communist is getting a win out of this, I think. So, yeah, I don't want him to bin it. Kyle goated, yeah, mate. Kyle's been sick this season, to be fair. Should we just go, like, gap to leader? I beg Swinner slows down and gets just like some sort of battle. Gap to leader, so basically Swinners is 58 seconds behind. Oh, hello Sam. Nah, you're better off not being in the race, to be fair. Actually, no, I wish you were still in, because it is very boring with 6 people. You know, let's go back to interval. Don't like that. Rossi like it's going to be better with 7. I don't actually know. It might have been. I mean, Ski Man's only just left. Like, why has he left it that late to leave? But anyway, we are on the final lap here. And of course, Sam's mum is getting violated in the chat. What a surprise. And it's by my idol, FRANG. Of course they put it to clarify. Yeah, very lonely race here for Communist. Here in Austria, he's well, he had a collision with Fresh when trying to make the overtake for the lead. He's only got 1 sector to go. Just 2 more corners for the Russian. Here we go, through the final corner. And it's Communist Envy who takes back-to-back wins here in ABS Tier 4. We have to wait some time for the next person to cross the line. Fast scoped crosses the line for it to be a 1-2 for Mercedes on track. But he will get demoted off of the podium here. GSR Thrasher crosses the line. He goes P2. Does Kyle? Kyle goes P3. And now we've got another like 5 seconds to wait. Sound. Right, now Jake's coming through the final corner. Jake crosses line for P5, and now Swinner's just 10 seconds behind him. Yeah, no way am I doing interviews for this. I cannot be bothered to be speaking anymore. So, there is ABS Tier 4 in Austria. I mean, a pretty appalling race, to be fair. Only 6 finishers in the end, but I guess that happens sometimes. It's a bit of a shame, though. Well, what are we... Yeah! Come on! Alright, let's do interview. I'm not doing interviews, mate. Alright, Communist MV takes the win here in Austria, followed by GSR Thrasher, Kyle 91 Smith, Fast Scoped 1056, Y-Boy Jake, Swinners, Sam the Nick, Y-Boy Lewis. I think all of these are DNF'd. You can scroll through them if you want to. Please, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can put up with anything more after that. We've somehow managed to get like 16 viewers here, so you know, thanks to everyone who has turned up to watch this. It is a bit of a shame that the race was as much of a shambles as it was, but we will be going again in Britain at Silverstone for ABS Tier 1 on Friday at 6:30 PM UK time, so make sure to come over and watch that. I might be there, I probably won't be, but I'll most likely be back for 7 PM again next Monday, which is Tier 4, as we hopefully see more than 14 drivers take on Silverstone. So, yeah, as I